Okay, I just want to make a quick video on making homemade bamboo arrows. So you need to get a bamboo blank like so. They're about 2.5 feet long. When you get them, you can buy these from the hardware store in the gardening department, or you can harvest them yourself. You get them, they're pretty rough. You'll need to, these little bits, rough bits, you'll need to sand back, maybe work a little bit with a Stanley knife or a blade or a sharp chisel. And really the whole length of it needs to be sanded back. The finished product will be more like this one. You can see that's a join once I've finished making it smooth. The smoother you want, the smoother you can get it, the better. You need to knock the end of it like this to take the bowstring. I find a coping saw works best. I drill a 4mm hole, and in the end I drill it about 3 inches in, and I put a 3-inch galvanised nail which fits perfectly snugly. I put a little bit of PVA glue in there as well, but then the next stage on that, I will bind it on using thread, and you can see that nail didn't quite go in all the way. I didn't quite drill it deep enough, but thread and PVA glue really tighten that up. That strengthens against cracking from impact. Really strengthens it, so you won't get cracking. And lastly of all, down the fletch end, you'll see I use just bird feathers. I cut them along lengthwise along the base to get a nice flat. You might need to work them a little bit, and then I cut them off about 20mm long with a Stanley knife. Once again, I stick them on there for starters just to hold them in position with super glue because it's pretty quick drying. And then, as you can see, you leave 2 of them opposite each other and then 1 of them on top. So looking down the arrow, it looks like that. The straighter the better. You can see this one's got a little kick at the end, but it flies beautifully. Once again, the thread and the PVA glue, and then a PVA seal all the way along the fletches, just to get them stuck on there nicely. The thread's very important though, because that gives you a nice smooth transition from the shaft of the arrow onto the fletch as it comes past the bow. This particular arrow would, probably make this in an hour and a half, something like that. With a bit of love, you make a few of them at a time. Yeah, so hope that helps. It's how to make a homemade bamboo arrow. Thanks.